what I'm seeing is so gross I don't necessarily even want to say it because it just cannot be true. And I'm going to delete this from whatever. If I put something up, I'm going to delete this. But it's just sickening. I see them starting a fire and roasting. It's like at this little summer home thing, and there's where you could conceivably like roast a pig there. It feels like they're roasting a leg, like the leg of the girl. I swear to God. I can't, it's hard for me to believe how this could be happening in my mind. So what I'm going to do is, I can't believe anyone would do that. So since it's so unreal, it's burning the front of my forehead too. And so, I'm just going to say a prayer. I would like God, energy, love energy, pure light, so that only which is truthful, which is real, which is for the highest good, and all those entities that work in love and light to assist in facilitating communication with this young girl here. It's unspeakable horror. I feel like he chopped her leg off. I feel like with the girl, he's chopping her body up. Like a butcher would. Jeez, like with a meat cleaver. First he was using something else. Or whatever I was talking about a minute ago, I saw a different kind of I don't know what he was taking her, like her thigh off with, but it was bigger than the meat cleaver. But then on her knee bone, he was using a meat cleaver. He's like literally in, there's a garage and off a building not connected to the little house, the little summer house. You know, it could be a permanent house, but that's the type and style and the feeling I have. Maybe because I've never been there and I've just been to movies or something. Like, I don't know why I have that feeling, but just keep an open mind. The garage part is not connected to the main house. It's like considered an outbuilding here in California or whatever. Okay, so I feel that the wood, you'd recognize it right away because it's like when someone, the siding is plywood, but then they thought they were being decorative, so they would take a 1" by 2" boards and put them evenly spaced on the outside and then paint the whole thing like that's a kind of decorated, you know, garage building. But inside, it's not really meant to park cars, at least the way it's set up, because it has a workbench around 3 sides of it. And it feels like he had the daughter's body on that workbench and he's literally chopping it up. He's got plastic everywhere, but it seems to me there would be like so much blood evidence there. You know, like all over the floor or in the cracks at the end. Because he didn't do that great of a job of putting up all the plastic. The plastic I'm seeing now with her is clear plastic. Why would he have 2 different plastics? Who the heck knows? So with her, he's trying to do something different. These people are sick. I feel like it's just like, for now I'm going to put these pieces of body parts in the deep freezer. And like he puts them in there. I don't know if he's in the garage anymore though. He could be in that house in like a pantry or like this hallway that leads to the kitchen ghost outside. There might be one of these deep freezers. I don't know. It's somewhere though. You know what, I couldn't be 100% sure it's even at that location, but the blood would be, because that's where he chopped her up. And then okay. They're showing me like a search team going to this area past the boulder, like you'd be able to find that not too hard. And you're walking, so now there's like 4 or 5 men wearing uniforms or something. So you're walking up, it feels like a slight slope, could be actually more than a slight slope, going up the embankment or the edge. There's trees like almost right away. So sometimes of years the trees are like right to the water almost, and then other times of years it goes down and you could walk along the thing. So okay, so we're the group of men. I'm with this group of men, and we're walking up to look for the body. The one in black plastic with the ropes, which I believe is the boy, is not that far in. Maybe 50 feet, maybe. Maybe, I mean, when I see it visually, I would guess that's only like 20, 30 feet, but it's kind of up a slope or something. And then, as the slope doesn't totally flatten out, but kind of has a gradual little bit of flatness. It's right about there, in between where it starts going up a little bit more again. That's just to the left when you're walking inland, just to the left of the path, or the way you're going there. It feels like there's a little bit of a path there. Maybe it's not a man-made path. I don't know, but it feels like it won't be that hard to walk through there. Okay, so then it starts going up again. I'm feeling like this is where they might have went back with the, now when they got, like the next day or whatever, when they got the, girl's cut up body. Like, I don't feel like they cut up the boy's body, but then, okay, so cut up body, a little past where they buried the boys, you go up another slope. And this time it feels like you kind of veered off into the left. There might be some ferns there or something. You know, there's trees for sure, those big giant trees, evergreens or whatever. But there's, and I don't know for sure evergreens, I just know big giant trees. And then there's, I feel like there's some ferns back in there where they buried the body parts of the little girl. And I don't know if they brought all the body parts or if they're gonna put them other places. Because I've only seen the one package that had like her 2 arms, which were each cut, the elbow and the shoulder. Oh, and then the 2 pieces of one leg. They're literally showing me of them putting this leg on this thing, like a rotisserie type thing, an outdoor thing that you'd cook over an open fire like you might roast a pig on, I swear to God, and eating it. And they don't even care. It's like they're insane or something. Like, and it makes me wonder, like, why am I seeing this? Like, would my worst imagination make this up? Like, feel free to discount it, and it could make my entire thing seem like nonsense, but you know what? I have to say it. They showed me again. Okay, so I'll keep going. Oh, here's the dog walker again. Hang on.